What is up, my crazy Vertinians? It is Vertico, you can call me V, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. I've had my coffee, I've had a bit of a break since the last episode. I feel a lot more refreshed and a lot more awake now, which is nice. Also, we just completed another contract, so let's save the game. Right, which one are we going to need from this? I don't actually know, I didn't get a chance to view them. Potentially entertainment. So that's not going to happen for a while. I know we recently hit 300 because that other one's gone for that, I think. I actually have to check. But regardless, it does require a bit of effort. And it means having to keep them for a continuous amount of time, which I won't really be able to get where I'm at the moment. Maybe down the line, yes. Also, I can actually now check to see if it was an entertainment. In fact, no, we haven't even hit the 300 count yet. There we go. Didn't even really get to pay attention that much. You know what, we'll go for an entertainment, because we're not going to have it for a while, by the looks of it. But just so I know for the next attempt, so yeah, entertainment seems to be about the right choice. So now we wait. Fine. Good one. Take some time, yes. But that's fine. No loyalty bonus anymore, suggests it probably wasn't a lump sum, but it was a set income, which is a shame, because we're losing it. Any of you guys having a mild problem or a major problem with what we've got going on there? No. Great. No one is trying to break things. That's a fantastic thing to go through and not have to deal with. Oh, honey. Thank you. Right. Extract. We'll have to start extracting Chunkingo soon, which is fine. I will send off on another dig at the same time for the Velociraptor, because, well, to be quite frank, I would not say no to the additional bit of a chance of cash. We are skirting at this point in time, because I'm now just trying to get the Dilophosaurus done as quickly as possible, and then I can get the Chunkingo done too, and I can stick the Chunkingo up there, along with the Ankylosaurus. In the meantime, we will need another gate for that enclosure, so I'll stick that there. Won't put anything in it just yet, because I don't know. I think I'm going to go in for the Dilophosaurus first, so we'll release them in there once we have the, once we have them ready, to be quite frank. So the game, don't load the game. You saw the mouse going crazy there. You could tell that the mouse is definitely losing its battery charge. Going through batteries like no one's business at this moment in time. May just change for a wired mouse. I might try and see if I can find a wired silent mouse, because that'll save so much time and effort and batteries and money. I mean, it'll be an investment. I'll have to pay for it, but it's still going to be worth it. I can't deny that much. I keep meaning to change my microphone because I've got a much better quality microphone. You're listening to me on an Anua or an Orna. It's an Orna. An Orna mic, which is still not bad, but I've got a Blue Yeti. But the reason I don't use said Blue Yeti is because I don't have enough room in the room that I'm in. So I'm kind of thinking of maybe just holding back until I get my own place, hopefully later this year, maybe early next year. So I'm thinking for a couple of months without it, it'll be fine. Also, I have no idea. In fact, I'm going to check on my phone when we've got some time to wait. But I think we are getting very, very, very close to my 1000th video. And I think there's some that are privatized. We'll have to just decount those. But, oh, that's crazy. 1,000 videos. Oh, come on. I don't like it when it goes to the mobile site on the mobile when I've set it to desktop for a reason. Let's go to YouTube Studio, the app, then instead. Ooh, a notification. Okay, cool. Videos. Tell me it'll let me see the count. It won't. It doesn't let me see the count, which is a big old pain because I can do it on a desktop. Why can't I do it on the phone? It's just a pain. But yeah, we're getting close. I know that much. I think we're in the 900s now, maybe even late 900s. So that's crazy that by the end of the year I could hit my 1000th video. Oof. Oof, chief. Oh, there's a thought. And like a lot of my earlier videos are completely different to what they are now. Some of them are similar, I won't deny, but there's a lot of difference there. A lot. I like how I stuck with my niche quite early on as well, with the dinosaur stuff. obviously something I'm obsessed with, so it only made sense to sort of further it. Passion can come through at times. Other times it may not be necessarily abundant, but there are times where it is. Looking very real to you guys right now, because I'm still tired. I'm not as tired, but it doesn't detract from the fact that I'm still very tired. I can't extract that because it's Hwango. That makes sense. Also, why did I not send for an additional dig site? I don't know. Also, Dilophosaurus very, very close. I'm hoping the next dig will yield a Dilophosaurus. At least one Dilophosaurus. If it gives me an additional chunking, I don't care. If it gives me 2 chunking, I don't care. But at least one Dilophosaurus to guarantee a decent percentage. Because we're at 95, so a 4-star would net me it. A 3-star wouldn't, technically, although it can be up to 4%. So, yeah, no. It won't. It won't net me 100%, good lord. Oh, I managed to break the theme of yawning from so many episodes until yesterday. I recorded Minecraft Dinosaurs with James. I was just so tired. I went for a very delirious state that yesterday. It was really, really weird because I hadn't slept in nearly over 24 hours by a certain point. And I got really delirious and I was really, really weird. So, sorry for those that watched that and are like, why are you being so weird? I was like, I don't know, I wanted to have some fun, and I was like in a super delirious state. Also, we have just got exactly what we needed. No, we didn't. That's the wrong site. The wrong site came in first. Damn it! Right, we'll extract them, because we're not extracting anything in the meantime. Also, we're up to 1.7 million, which is cray-cray. Still making profit, which is always good. Kind of required to, but hey. What is the maximum population on a Ceratosaurus? Is it 3? I think it might be 3. But having 3 Ceratosauruses when we're going to have Dilophosaurus in there will cause them problems. Pretty sure it is 3 though. Oof, I don't know actually. Find out. Ceratosaurus. Yeah, 1 to 3. Cool. So there's that to consider down the line. Oh, yes, please. You know what? Not the worst thing. Getting a 4-star chunking O. Absolutely will accept that. Would have preferred a Dilophosaurus. I don't think I can stress that enough, but there's a lot worse ways that could have turned out. Especially with the Palladium. Nearly up to damn it! Yawning time. Nearly up to 2 million buckaroos. I'd like to keep at least 500,000 in reserve, so that gives you an idea of how much I have got to play with, which is nice. I think we're due a disease not far from now. And then a storm shortly after that. But we'll see. Also, we're about 1.25 star at 2 hours. So, yeah, we're on target if we wanted to hit par, which I'm not fussed about. If we go over 8 hours, we go over 8 hours, guys. Problem is, where I'm not currently energized enough to record super duper long episodes, it's a hell of a bummer because it means that we're going to have like 20 episodes before we even get to the end. So I don't really want to have that. So I'm kind of sort of fighting the temptation to make them all short and so on and so forth. Save the game in case we get a storm shortly as well. I think we've got all the diseases researched, haven't we? I might not have. Oops. Oh, thank the Lord it wasn't something we don't have. What was it? Hookworms. Cool. So it wasn't the common cold again. Right. Let's finish these off while I'm at it. Then we've only got one more to be researched. Power outages can be done very, very, very shortly. This guy's not close to anything and he's been cured. Amazing. Simple. I think we could do with some more herbivores though. So if we can to bulk out our sort of variety, I think we'll go for I can't. I'm researching something else, but we'll go for Nursutoceratops. There we go. Afterwards, I was about to say Narutoceratops, and I was like, wait, no. I've not ascended to a level 4 weeb yet. I don't think I'm a level 3 weeb, you know. I've got a bit of experience under my belt. Grew up on Dragon Ball, One Piece. I can't remember. It was something about going to Shinzo, the Big O. I watched those all the time on Toonami when I was a kid. And then as I got older, sort of didn't watch that much. Started watching One Punch Man, Ancient Magus' Bride, Attack on Titan, and my favourite anime, and potentially, if not genuinely, my favourite show of all time, My Hero Academia, or Boku no Hero Academia? I can't remember what the Japanese version is called. or the Japanese translation is, sorry. I do watch all of those. I do watch all of those subbed, not dubbed. I watch them dubbed to sort of see the difference sometimes, but I always prefer the subbed quality. Yeah, so my point stands. I'm a healthy level 3, not level 4 weeb just yet. Doesn't mean I won't complete that ascension at some point. Okay, cool. So we have got another Dilophosaurus. Basically, that Dilophosaurus right there guarantees that the next Dilophosaurus fossil we get, doesn't matter what quality, will guarantee 100%, which is great. Also, we are currently at 77% Chunkingosaurus. I could probably end up completing Chunkingosaurus by the time I get my Dilophosaurus completed, knowing my luck. So, I don't know whether to celebrate that or not. I'm going to go with or not. Oh, so I've got to record this. Maybe one more episode. I'm not too sure about that, though. I don't think there's a need to. And then record Isle, Jurassic World Alive. Then that's all my recording done. I've just got to start editing. So I probably will, because I want to get on the editing as soon as possible. To get that train and chain of them just edited as much as possible. Probably just do 2 episodes. Record the Isle. Turn the PC off for a bit. Give it a bit of time to cool down. Prevent any sort of mishaps with the old rendering on Elgato, and then start recording Jurassic World Alive, and hopefully get all that finished by 12 o'clock. If I can do that, that'll be great, because then I can start editing Jurassic World Alive, getting it ready to go up, make sure it is ready to go up perfectly, as in thumbnail, titles, descriptions, tags, and then I will move on to doing just an edit chain of just editing everything, and then putting the thumbnails and whatnot once that actually everything's up. And if I can manage to get that done by halfway through tomorrow, I can enjoy the rest of the day tomorrow. I won't have to just revolve it around getting loads of YouTube stuff done, which is what happens when I unfortunately have to have 3 days on, 3 days off. In some cases I will end up with like 12 videos up in advance, and that gives me the next set to chill, but then I've got the next set after that to sort of focus. So yeah, I've not been that many videos in advance for quite some time, and if I can get that done this week, I'll be super duper happy. Yeah, that's getting reloaded, because that sucks. Do not click restart challenge. Okay, I also picked security without checking to see if that was the right call, which I don't think it was, but hey ho. Oh no, I can't let hey ho make a return. I think my Bucks video for Jurassic World the game, I said it like 20 times or something absolutely bonkers, and I'm not going to go through that rabbit hole again. Right. I was saying that, I think it is security. Yeah, it definitely is, because they're... Security or science? Oh. Getting a very, very weird feeling right now. Oh, I didn't like that. Nothing dangerous or anything like that. I just had like a tickly but stabby pain in my sinuses. Like, do you know when you get like a bit of phlegm build up and you're like, ugh. It was like there. It was really, really weird to describe it. So imagine the roof of your mouth. Okay. I want you all to imagine with me. I would say, a little bit back more towards your throat. Right hand side, and it was about there, and it was just like, ugh, that's a weird feeling. Security. And the next one we pick up will be a science one. Money-wise, what's my profit per minute? Still not unreasonable. I mean, I don't think I'll ever get past to a point where it's really, really good, because of the dangerous fact that, we're not going to get a chance to do that, because it will constantly be hit by the foundation fee. Also, I know that I've just taken on a mission that is to get above 50%, and I'm pretty sure everything that I've currently got available to me is above 50%, but because I'm going for the Nasutoceratops, there we go, bit of exercise there. Because we are currently going for the Nasutoceratops, that'll be something we can get the 50% on, so that's fine. Which is all good. Also, did I send off for a dig? No, I did not, because I'm a dingus. Right, let's go for that then. What have we got here? Velociraptor, shock horror. Oh, we're going to have the Dilophosaurus finished off. So we are just literally going for chunking, which is quite nice. But once that Dilophosaurus is done, throw a couple out that way. I think I could probably get away with 3 at this stage. Put some more herbivores up there. I could go for the herbivores first. I'm not going to lie to you, because the storm's coming, which I predict we're probably going to get one soonish. I keep saving the game so that I can reload when we do get a storm. Then we should be all good. Also, I can start to gauge to see if that fence is going to be big enough. I don't think it will be, but I don't want to have to spend... I know it's not much, but we can not spend the negligible amount of funds. Even then, it will just start saving some cash. So, hey. Right. Let's stick some ankylosaurs up there. What are your social requirements? Because if you only need 1, you're only going to stick 1 now, aren't I? Yep, only 1 is required. Glorious. We can get a Ankylosaurus to go. Get him a feeder. Dilophosaurus is now complete. Shock, it finishes right there and then. Get you some trees. I have a feeling this is far too small, but we'll see about that. And some water. Yep, it's going to be too small. If not for the Ankylo, it will be too small for something else, so... it's better to remedy that. And this isn't a heavily populated area. So that also, just a thought, why am I being an idiot? Like legitimately right now, why have I been a big old idiot? Because they only give me 25,000 back, really? Was that 125 and I just misread it? I don't know. I don't think it'd have been 125, but that's still not a massive... that's a bit of a loss that wasn't worth it. Anyway, we put that down there instead now. Because then, when they come to feed... oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to click. Nope! Viewing gallery. They will be in sight. If they go for water from that side, then yeah. Also, haven't saved it that recently. So this is a tornado. We'll go back to the one that was at 8:48 AM. If it's not a tornado, then, well, we'll just reload the save if we need to make it shorter. Because we had the storm warning by the time I did it, so... right. Sell what I can sell. Extract the chunking, that always will be the priority over the velociraptors. And sell that Dilophosaurus. I can't tell if what I'm hearing is a tornado or not. No, all is good. Now then. Back out for chunking, back out for Velocer. I have still got a ranger team on standby to go fix the stuff on the outside, which is great. How's that research coming along? Oof, that's going to take a while, but that's fine. You guys shouldn't have an issue. No one really should. By the time it stops. If we do, I'll just reload the save, but I don't think it will. That's going to take a while. Dilophosauruses will be coming relatively shortly. For now, that'll be in Kylo, and then once I'll try and get Chunking in there as well. That way I've got 2 things that are going in there, and then I will get Dilophosauruses. Because... okay, safety. Really? Is it because I didn't open the things? Fine, I'll open them. For a very, very redundant point. Oh, something's been broken. Let's go fix it. Kind of need it to be fixed because it's kind of what's incubating my Ankylosaurus. Oh, this storm is a bit longer than usual. Yeah, if we had any Dilophosauruses by now, that would have been a problem. Fortunately, we don't. Yay, fossils. There we go. We'll wait to see how long this one's going to take. Less than a minute. Damn it. Go fix that and that. That's a big old shame. The storm, however, has now subsided. No one is breaking anything. No one is unhappy. Or still descending into unhappiness, I should say. Ankylosaurus is about to be done. Everything's fixed. Great. So, sell. Extract. Extract. Then we'll extract you. So, we want to focus on this one going out first. Give it a couple of seconds before I send this one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seconds were given. Extract that now to get that out of the way. You're ready to go out. which is great. Also, I hope you're happy straight off the bat, because if not, it's going to be a pain, because that's with this included. At least if you're happy off the bat, I can then get, okay, right, well, we know this is good enough, and if not, well, we'll have a problem. You are happy. You've got enough grassland and forest, so let's quickly just go ahead and close this gate. See what your thoughts are now. Still enough forest for now. I'll give it a second or two for the gate to actually close. Then I will recheck. Also, which one's the one we want? We want the China one to come back first, but as you can see, Mongolia is coming back first. Damn it. Yep, no, you're content. Brilliant. How close is chunking her then? It is at 89%, so it's not an impossibility, which is nice. Also, I'd say that I should have given it maybe 20 seconds by the looks of it, so duly noted for the next time. So, let's extract those two. Send you for the dig. Don't actually... Oh, I've got that feeling again. Don't actually physically count it out. I could be hay fever. We are getting towards a fall, or I can't believe I just called it fall. Autumn, or fall for my American compadres. But, I mean, it's not a bad thing that I called it fall. What I'm saying is I can't believe I called it when that's not my current social norm. There we go. That's a way of me saying it respectfully. And also me saying I didn't say it wrong. I can't believe I said it wrong. I'm joking. Also, while we're on the topic of, you know, different social words for the same thing, I would like to cover the sport. So, I grew up, like, watching football with my family. And I was growing up on the concept of a lot of people hate the fact that Americans call it soccer. And the fact that their football is just hand egg, which to this day I will still hold up a candle for, because it's still top meme quality. The top quality meme material, because it's hand egg. There's no real basis for the feet to be used, and it's not a ball, it's an egg. However, I'm not pooping on your national sport, trust me. What I'm about to say is you can use that meme for a lot of things, like rugby, for example. But soccer comes from the word football association, a soccer. And it was not devised by Americans. It was devised by the British to help differentiate when mob football, which was the founding concept of football and rugby and American football, in Western culture. I know that football actually has some deep-rooted origins elsewhere in the world as well. Help differentiate between them, between association football, between all the other ones as well. Also realised I don't think I sent off for the Velociraptor dig. I did not. Oops. And that's why it's called soccer. And it's not the Americans' fault at all. It's, quite frankly, it's the British fault. I know for a fact that... Oh, that was a painful feeling. Feeling's not subsided at all. Oh, I could be coming down with a sickness. I'm not quite happy with that concept. Also, Nasutoceratops is unlocked. Why is it that it's really hard for me to say that? Unless I see the name up here. Nasutoceratops. Also, it's on its ladge. Pretty sure that's one of the... No, I think these are the sauropod ones. I don't think that is. But we'll go ahead and get that guy shortly as well. I'm hoping he's got a low social requirement but high population allowance, because he will go in there. He or she, I should say. But yeah. There you go. You've learned something today about football. I will always call it football, and call it soccer, and I know that other countries call it, a lot more countries call it football than they do soccer, but I'm aware that there's not just America that calls it soccer. But yeah, the more you know. I think across the world, so not based on specific leagues or anything like that, I believe football brings in the most money, but I think per capita, also per wages, it's baseball. Which is insane, but awesome. Don't get me wrong. I love watching baseball. It's really, really interesting sport. But it's just a crazy, crazy concept to me. It's like, wow, that's really weird. You think the one that's played over the, the most across the world, and is literally the highest form of income across the world. I must stress, not based on per capita or per average, nothing like that, because it wouldn't win on that. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. But at the same time, it's really, really cool. I can appreciate it. I'm not a massive sports fan. I must stress that as well. I'm not a massive sports fan. I'm not a massive football fan. But I do enjoy watching it when it's either Liverpool playing or England playing. Because raised to be a Liverpool fan, and well, I'm English, so I do have a bit of patriotism. I am very, 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 very left wing. Oh, well, that's a lie. I'm very left wing, not very, 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 very. I'm left wing, but I am also patriotic, which is almost counterintuitive. It's really, really weird. I'm patriotic about our freedoms more than I am our history, because our history is marred with a lot of murder and stuff. So yeah, let's not go into that too much. Right then. Ankylosaurus. Hello, buddy. Yeah, no. Let's make something a little bit more of a light-hearted topic now, shall we? Okay, great. Chunking O's available. Let's go ahead and modify its genome so we can see what in the world I'm dealing with. Population. 2 of you. Ooh, Chunking O can have a higher population than I thought it could. Which one doesn't? You can go to 20. Alright, well, you can both go in there, I guess, and this one can be on its own for now. That's not an issue. Right, so, you need to have 2 of you, though, which is a big old cost, so I'll go ahead and get those 2. Lost our reserve already, but hey. It's all good. We just made quite a bit of it back off the bat. I got an idea. Let's extract the 3-star. I won't need to extract the 4-star anymore, and I'll sell that. I'll then extract these 2 Nasutoceratopses. Right, if I make it easier for myself and remind me that it's just literally Narutoceratops, but instead of the Naruto with the R, it's with the S. That might help my brain comprehend that it's not that hard to say, but we'll see about that. Right, with the Nasutoceratops and Dilophosaurus, that'll bring us up to a total of 9 unique species. Plus, of course, then the Chunking O that's coming out very shortly. That'll take us up to 10, which means we're halfway. I'm not that fussed about hitting the unique species target. Like we learned in the Sanctuary one, you don't need to hit it straight away, but it then really starts to help, because as you can see, the variety penalty is 139 at the moment. It will help that bring that down. Also, our shopping rating's gone back up. It's not high, it's only at 53, but we are at 5 stars, which is great. And the emergency shelter covers the path all the way, or just shy of that, but not many people will be going up there. Or if they do, they'll be coming back down if they need to. Obviously, once we start going over in this direction, we can start getting more emergency shelters. Also, I've got a temptation to put a viewing platform down here. A viewing gallery down here once we get some Dilophosaurus in there to increase our viewing percentage up again. Also, that's incredible. Oh, feeder needs resupply. That's actually, I think, the first time I've had to resupply them, so that's actually fine. 2 of those to sell as well. Back over 2 million. I was going to hope that dig site still had another place for me, but it doesn't. But we'll go here, and we'll go here. Just get rid of the rest of these dig sites, getting the stuff we can from them. Oh, it's the goat feeder, which means it's not actually that much of a problem. We will refuel both of them, though. In fact, no, don't do it that way. Do that one, and then that one. That way it comes back to the main area, so this is where the disease will spread more. So I would prefer it to come back. That gate is closed. It is fantastic, because we're about to have 2 Chunking O's, and I would like them to get into this enclosure as quickly as possible, so that I don't have to worry about dealing with all the faff around it. So let's see if we can make that happen. So if we release them just off the bat in here, open this gate, likelihood is we're going to have some of these pour in, and it'll take a fair few minutes to get them back out, but I can live with it for now. I do want my Dilophosauruses, but I can wait. Save the game in case, of course, we do get any storms pop up, but we'll see about that. I will get these, probably all 3 of these, within the next 20 to 30 minutes, I reckon. We'll aim for a 50-minute episode on this one. That way, I've got the best of both worlds. I don't have to record another one, and I'm still getting quite a bit done. And at the same time, I can then just jump straight into the aisle. I don't know what I'm going to do in the aisle, I won't lie, but I can jump straight into that. Might need to check what I can jump straight into, though. It's not been long. It's not been long enough since a deathmatch episode that I could warrant another deathmatch episode. So, oh, we just had another dig site come back, which is great. Send him off there. So we have got. Oof, gonna go for that one, and then that one. Sell both of those to cover the costs and still make a profit. And we are up at 2.5 million, which is crazy. Also, damn it, I think I missed an opportunity there to close that, which is a bit of a pain. In the meantime, we're going to save the game, because we've just got the above 50% for the Nasuta Ceratops, so of course it's going to tell me that you can get another contract. So we're going to quickly just go ahead and start incubating at least 2 of these guys. Speaking of which, actually, what is their social requirement? Because if it's 3... No, it's only 1. That's fine then. Quickly escape twice, save the game, so we can make sure we guarantee our chances at a good contract. Pretty sure it's science that needs some love now. Yeah, it is, so give some science some love. Tell me, yes, I was about to say, tell me Nasuta Ceratops counts. And we've not already gone above 60%. We haven't, but we have now. So that's another contract complete. Save the game. How much did that give me? 150, not bad. I would say security, but that will come relatively shortly, but it could do with a little boost. So, another security one. Done. Potentially not right. Oh no, in fact, yes. I'd love it if it was straight away, but I don't think it is it? It is. Amazing. We've just completed 3 contracts in the space of a minute in the same contract slot. So it's not like we went through all 3 of these, which would be good, and then completing another couple after that just off the bat, but that was just incredible. Right, that was a really good combination of contracts to get though, straight off the bat as well. Security doesn't need love, you don't need love, you're going to get one in a minute. You do need loves of science. You all out? Amazing, close the game. It's counting as closed now, which is good. Aha, now I've got to check up on the chunkings. I haven't introduced him yet, have I? I have, yes I have. Aha, comfort's starting to drop because they need a little bit more grassland. Right. Oh poop, I've forgotten which one I'm going for. Oh, just stick a science for now. That's fine. Give them some grassland as soon as possible. There we go. Hoping, because that's quite a reasonable size I'd say, for how little they required. There we go. Grassland is fine. Everyone else okay? Yep. Amazing. And it's still in the viewing area. Not that it matters because the water's in the viewing area, so is the food. So it's all good. If we kept our 5, we're still keeping our 5 stars, which is great. Shopping ratings going up. To be fair, the more guests we get, the more likely they are going to use them, so it's all good. Right, save the games. We just got a disease. We may end up with another storm in a second as well. Right, so he's not an immediate contagion risk, but it doesn't stop him from spreading it, so food for thought. I'm now going to quickly complete the last medical treatment whilst I remember, because that was a great little prompt to do so. Let's sell that in Carlosaurus. Extract the Ceratops. Not send out for another dig site just yet, other than this Nasuto one, because I need to keep that dig site as a possibility to... the disease got wiped out. Cool. In case we get a contract that says to go do that. Go to a dig site. That'll be fine. Contracts that I'll be able to get from now on, though, will be literally very minimal until we get up to 2 stars. So this is going to be quite difficult because we're going to be relying on our profit, which is okay because it's at 42,000, but I'm pretty sure that will drop again once Hammond Foundation fee starts getting a little bit more involved. I honestly don't care. He can't access. Boo-hoo. This one can. This one's the inside guys. Like, they just camp out for a couple of weeks at a time, but they only camp in these 2 places, not that one, because they're not done. Right. What is this that's made? Dilophosaurus. Great. So open this gate. And introduce the Dilophosaurus. Potentially going to need to put another feeder down, understandably. Set game. Grand. The reason I saved the game right there is because we've got another contract to come. Oof. Science looks like it's suffering. Done. Once those two are done, which both will be done within the next 2 minutes 45 seconds, one probably within the next 20 seconds, we will guarantee science being safe. After science is safe, I would say it would be another security contract. Although, technically speaking, we're getting very close with that. Forest, grassland, you're happy. Great. A storm could be an issue with these guys now, but saving and reloading if it's a non-tornado, and if it is a tornado, saving and reloading to ensure that we don't have to deal with a tornado. So, considering if it's a non-tornado, you can make it significantly shorter by dealing with it, by reloading a save, then that's great. If we can get a decent profit per minute before the foundation fee gets involved, so we can build up a nice little reserve, there we go. That's 2 whole contracts completed in a short period of time. I am still concerned, though, that we are running out of expeditions. So this massive reserve, though it's great, I almost feel like it might not be big enough. I won't lie to you there. Oh, damn it. Right. Science. Please be good. 85%. Right. Yeah, that could be difficult, but not impossible because I've got an idea. I'll keep that because that's going to give me a refund for some of the stuff, so that's great. And then entertainment. Change it up. Nope. Go to hell, Isaac. Go to hell in a handbasket. That is an awful, awful mission that you can give me, or a contract, I should say. I am quite frankly disgusted at the offer, and thus will reject it promptly. Move this to reload. Wait for it to give me a contract again, and then, oh, it's loaded in now, so now I'm just going to wait for the contract offer to pop up. There we go, click on entertainment, wait for that to load. It may take a moment or two. Wow, a little bit more than a moment or two, there we go. And that is 100% acceptable. So the carnivores, the power outages ones, those ones are the ones we can keep going. And they'll give us a little boost every now and then, which is nice. So, we are up to a spanking total, I guess, of 9 out of 20. Yeah, cool. So we're just literally waiting on the Nasutoceratops, which I do need to send back out for another dig. That'll probably take us up to 84, maybe 85%, which is nice. In the meantime, I am going to get a couple more Dilophosauruses. So, 1 and 2. They're very, very much useful for bringing in extra money and for attracting more guests, as well as more star rating, which is uber-duper useful. Can't check to see... Oh, should not have put them down until I checked the Nasutoceratops to see what sort of requirement they're going to have. But that was a dingus move on my behalf that I'm open. I'm open about. It was a bit stupid. Stupid. Good lord. Right. Now then. 2.5 hour time. I think we're doing okay. I mean, it's winnable. It's 100% winnable. It's just having to reload the save every now and then. If it had a time limit to it, like, oh, I'll complete it in 8 hours, that's when I'd be panicking. But it's not, so I'm not panicking. Even then, it's still possible. Because the game has the reload, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a thing that makes the game easier for you, depending if you've had any arduous difficulties. So if you keep reloading a save, for example, it becomes easier, like we had with the storms several times. That works, confirmed. We've also had it on occasion when completing the actual 5-star requirement, it will drop the unconscious bias, so it will say, oh, you need at least another Brachiosaurus, and it will like, oh, no, you don't actually. When I reloaded it, I remember that quite specifically. I don't think it was Brachiosaurus though. Was it Proceratosaurus? It may have been. But yeah, it shows that it does have that area for it, which is nice. Go ahead and save the game, so we just complete the contract. I was wondering while I was in the escape menu, then I was like, why am I here? Oh yeah, I just remembered. Go. Who do we want? Entertainment? Yeah, why not? I regret that decision. In fact, no, before I reload, let's see which one needs it the most. It is entertainment. Even though we've got one come in, it's going to take about 8 minutes to come, so not an issue. Reload the game. Helps if I click OK. Apparently. Who'd have guessed it? There we go. Come on, load in. Oh, I just need something cool in this room. I would like a fan, but like just anything cold I can just stick on my head. Oh, that works. Ah, oh, you cold? You are cold, and you're metal. Oh, amazing. Perfect. Perfecto, senor. Ranger team instruction. Don't care about that. Oh, I can sell. Extract. Yeah, I've probably done this in the wrong order. Yep. Entertainment. Done. Absolutely done. Cool. Right. Well then. Save the game, because that's a really freaking good contract. So much so, I can just... where's the escapees? Oh, I forgot this part's open so that the Ceratosaurus is roaming through. I got very, very concerned for a short period of time there. Okay, try to get through this properly. Want to use a Huango. Cool. Oh, look at that, 28,000 as well, plus the 150 for it. How much are we up to now? Nearly back up to 3 million. Oh, that's crazy. Also, I don't like the concept of this being open, even though it's not technically open. So, we'll get you there. Also, if I zoom in, can I get another set of cash? I can, and only some of them have been repeated. It's only 6,000, but I can cover some of the bills. Although, I may lose that now, because I have to reload, more than likely, because I'm picking security. Not out of the realms. I'll explain why. I was meaning to do that. So, Expedition Center, dig yield. Yes, please. I was going to do it anyway, legitimately. So, that is absolutely fine. I might need to get a second research team as well, while I've got the money to sort of be able to invest into stuff like that. Get rid of that message. Now then. Okay. Interesting. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my phone, but it's all good. We had to wait for a second or two anyway. Dilophosauruses, your healths are already dropping because you need food, and of course there is no food in sight because of those selfish Ceratosauruses. So, we need to make sure there is more food options, but within what we will be putting down our next viewing area. So, I need to make sure it covers both these things. So if we put a viewing area here, for example, that would be perfect. So if we pop this there, it gives them a chance to go get that food separately. And we will put an extra bit of water in as well. Probably over here, so it's just outside the realms, but, you know, they can still get to it. And if I want to put a viewing gallery down, I can't because it's out. Right, okay, but if I put it here, I can. It doesn't have to be connected to the fence. That'll be beautiful, actually, right there. Cool, so that's possible. Also, fossils, great. And if they run low on health, I'll just heal them. It's not an issue. I think that might be the last we need for the Nasutoceratops. So yeah, no, that won't be actually. We'll need at least one more dig. I'm hoping after I've gone for this dig, we've then got at least one more dig left, so that if I get an expedition one, I can do that. Is that research done yet, actually? No, 5 minutes remaining. I forgot that research takes much longer, which is why 2 research teams is a must, and I need to invest in that. Right, that's all the Dilophosaurus is done now, though. So, close that gate, make sure they're still happy, which I assume they will be. Yeah, they are. Any of you guys got a population issue coming on yet? Nope. You were a chunking I looked at. Oh, you're a chunking too. I don't know. I checked. Edmonto. Nope. I know Struthies will be fine. Huango. You're fine. Triceratops. You're fine. Crothosaurus, you're fine. I did check him on though, yeah. We're all good in regards to population there for now. So if Nasuto needs 2 or 3 of itself, then we can deal with that. But I'm going to check quickly. So it's not uber-duper thing. It's only got a 32 rating, but it's really dirt cheap for what it gives, so that's okay. It does need 3 of them, which, of course, is a problem because we don't have the relevant research for it. Which sucks, but that's fine. After this is done, my next research will be 2 research teams. And then it will be then applied to, well, the next part. So then it will be applied to an additional hatching thing, and then we'll look at getting the Nasutoceratopses in. Because we need 3 of them, and introducing 2, yeah, we'll get the upgrade on that. Because it will be useful when I'm just pummeling out more Dilophosaurus's to meet the requirement for the star rating later on in the game, because that will more than likely happen. There we go. Oh, crikey, don't think I've saved it recently. What's the time in real life? It is 9:19. It wasn't too far away. So we'll see about that though, won't we? To see if this is going to be an issue. I'm hoping it's a normal storm, so I can just reload rather than have to go back in time. Oh, I think those 2 will do it. So we'll leave that as it is. Go to the map view. No. Go to the 9:17 one. So we know it does occur around 9:19. So I've got about 2 minutes worth of time before I have to take any action. So get whatever action I need to get done. Save the game. Reload it. Rinse, repeat. Or so I hope. Right, so guessing it's still researching, which is good. Still extracting. Great. Cool. So, keep saving it now until we get to a point where it does show up with a storm warning. Just because I would say, oh, maybe it doesn't actually do what it needs to do, but I'm fairly confident it does, in fact, lend some credence to the fact that when we reloaded it last time, it was no longer a tornado. And it was actually I think it might have been this episode, it might have been the episode before. But it has been in this session of recording, I should say. So I know for anecdotal experience that should be the case. But we'll see, won't we? Won't we indeed? Now then. We wait and save again, because I'm pretty sure I've waited a good minute or 2 there, so we'll see. Yeah, dig site's nearly back, and that means it probably is getting close to storm time. Also, that went down from 5 minutes to 3 minutes. So there's another point to point out. Okay. And let's go there. Save it again. I know this is getting to the tedious part now, but I want to try and see if we can get rid of this storm before the end of the episode. If it ends up showing up, apparently, because clearly not. Maybe I've completely skipped over it entirely. In which case, that's a pain, because that means I'll have to do that another time. Won't I? Deal with it. There we go, fossil's been found. Oh, there we go, it's the exact same stuff, because I'd already sent them out for that dig. I won't need to send out for a dig again. Storm warning. Right, I didn't save. That's fine, because we saved not too long ago, I'd say. But hey, we'll see. It's a storm. It's a tornado. Let's go ahead and load. Most recent save. And we'll see if it happens again. Because I know that there's got to be a way, because we did it. We absolutely did it. So it's got to be possible. But we'll see, I guess. won't we? Come on. I think by the time I extracted both of these last time and sold that, we got the storm warning. So, save the game again. Look at that. I managed to make even more progress. Would love to get this out of the way, but I don't think we will. I will be honest with you. Have to see about that, though, won't we? That one. Come on. Let me... Oh, that's a definite nope, though. That is a... That's a risk I don't want to have to face. Also, I swear these tornadoes just instinctively spawn from any direction, but will always target at least one of your enclosures. Which sucks. But, hey, nothing much we can really do about that. Is there? The answer's no. Come on. We'll try this attempt now. If not, I'll probably resume this in the next video, which means there's 2 videos, like 3 videos in a row almost, that I've just finished on a storm, or just after a storm, or just before a storm, which is kind of crazy in this thing. But you get storms a lot more commonly in Jurassic difficulty, but from what I can tell. Major downside to this: not only does it break all of our fences, it also takes longer to get rid of, which means, of course, everything's going to break out, which isn't great. Just saying, because that's a fact. Okay, and that. Come on, please. I've got my fingers, my toes, my back, my spinal column, and my eyes, and my nostril hairs crossed. I just need to see if it's true. I mean, I will keep doing it off camera to see if there is any credence to it, and if not, maybe I need to go back a couple of minutes again. And making those additional minutes really didn't make a difference. I think it is another tornado. I don't know why, but I felt like the rain texture suggests so. But we'll see. Go. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Which way are you going there, pal? This is okay. If it just goes like that, I don't care. But we'll see, because it'll probably go meow. We'll see. Try and ride the storm out. I'll obviously open the emergency shelter. Because chances are, where it's a tornado, these guys will try and break out. Fix that quickly, because you probably won't get a chance to fix anything else, because the power's about to go out. Without me having to do it manually. But yeah, these guys will try and break out more than likely, which kind of sucks. Also, they yeah, it's going right in this direction now, isn't it? Oh, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I mean, everyone's away, right? But this is just not a... Yeah, there we go. Go, 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 go. Can you get it there before anything breaks out? Probably not, because they're aware that it's an empty... Like, it's open now, so they're going to probably try and run through it. Right. Get in there. Oof, this is really hard to control. But we have to storm chase and try and get... Oh, come off it! Great. Dilophosaurus is in there now. And also, why is that not fixed? I don't think I have a helo station, do I? Nope. So, guess what? Reloading the last save. So tempted to reload the 921, but this is a great place to end the video. So if you have enjoyed today's video, please make sure you do smash the like button. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to because if I can, I'd super duper appreciate it. Make sure to check out the Jurassic Evolution playlist. If you haven't already, you can watch episode 1 of my main campaign playthrough all the way to where we are now, so close to having all the achievements. So thank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra!